Global share markets this week really were helped out by, firstly, that surprise increase in stimulus that came out of Japan. Secondly, looking at the US, of course, we saw the Republicans taking control in the Senate, and we also continue to see impressive results coming out from a lot of US companies. Of 90% of the companies that have reported so far, about 80% have actually beaten on expectations. But finally, looking at Europe, we did see the ECB coming out with commentary saying that they would look to extend their stimulus if we did continue to see slow growth coming out of Europe. So all of those factors really helping out global markets. We saw the US dollar reaching multi-year highs against the yen as well as the euro, but this actually did weigh on commodity prices, and of course that Aussie dollar as well, which is trading at its lowest level since around 2010. If we have a look at the ASX 200 for the week, we did close up 0.4%, really helped out by a very strong performance on the market today, closing up 0.8%. This week we were led higher by those telcos as well as utilities and that consumer discretionary sector. But overall, the Australian market this week mostly followed those positive leads globally, but unfortunately we were weighed down by that falling iron ore price, which is trading at 5.5-year lows at the moment, and of course oil prices, which continue to weigh on a lot of those energy stocks. If we have a look at the data that came out in Australia, it was fairly mixed. We did see the RBA leaving cash rates on hold at 2.5% as expected for the 16th month in a row, but we did actually see retail sales and housing prices performing strongly, but unfortunately we did see building approvals falling off, that trade deficit had increased, and of course that unemployment rate remained at 6.2%. Having a look at the week ahead tonight, it will be all eyes on that US jobs data. On Monday, we will be looking out for housing finance data in Australia, where we are expecting to see a modest rise. We also have China's inflation data coming out, where we are expecting to see this remaining relatively weak at 1.6%. On Tuesday, we have NAB's business confidence data, and then on Wednesday, Westpac's consumer confidence data, but we are expecting relatively subdued readings for both of these. We also have wages growth coming out on Wednesday, but expecting a relatively weak reading for this one as well. And then finally on Thursday over in China, we have retail sales, industrial production and fixed asset investment coming through. Of course, in Australia, AGM season will be continuing, and we also do have results coming out from Incitec Pivot on Tuesday, Dulux on Wednesday, and GrainCorp and Paladin Energy on Thursday. So it certainly will be another big week ahead, a lot to look out for, and we will certainly be keeping a very close watch on that iron ore price and those oil prices to see whether they do in fact continue to weigh.